Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel, back again with our New York City FIFA 22 career mode. We currently sit in second place in the Eastern Conference there on 14 points, level with New England, but they have played a game more than us, and top is, of course, Inter Miami, that are by far the best team in the league, but the top goal scorer in the league is Heber. This man, incredible. I've actually looked into his background. He came from the Croatian league. I thought he'd played in the MLS before. No, came from the Croatian league. Was New York City's top goal scorer a few years back with 15. His projected goals this season is something ridiculous here at 46 if he continues at the level he's at, which I very much doubt he will do. Victor Wanyama from midfield scoring a lot of goals as well in this league. And today we face LAFC, another tough challenge. And actually this episode is full of tough challenges. LAFC away. Then we play New England at home, we're up there and around us. Atlanta United, who are also one of the top teams in this league. And DC United have already beat us once this season. So LAFC versus New York City FC here in LA to face a very good side. A side that, again, typically, you know, like the MLS, a new team, new players, a new kit sort of thing, and everything is sort of revamped, and they have got one of the best players in this league in Carlos Vela, a man that I am very, very worried about facing today. But from looking at that starting lineup, I believe Carlos Vela might not be in the starting 11, although he could be at the end there, and he is, of course, the captain. So this is the LAFC side, and Carlos Vela, the number 10, is in there, and Poku as well, Raheem Edwards, Jamal Blackman in goal, the ex-Chelsea man, and they've gone with a 3-5-2. Interesting lineup. Vela there on the right-hand side of a sort of midfield. You could sort of play like a wing-back in a way, Vela, which you'd want him as a striker. Our side is the same as always for Andre Pirlo's men. Heber up top now ahead of Tati Castellanos. So New York City versus LAFC, and he is live from Los Angeles. It's Opoku. Right to Edwards. He can't keep that one in. History beckons for Heber, says the graphics around the ground there. I doubt that. I can't see him scoring 40 odd goals. I can't see him scoring more than 15, to be honest with you. But he is in good form, and he's Heber, and he doesn't miss chances, Heber. And Heber with another chance! And this man just does not miss at the moment. Another chance for the Brazilian. You aim it anywhere in the net, and he puts it in. He's in ridiculous form. And he's just scored another one for us. Heber with a hit. Heber with a goal. Every chance he gets, he scores. This time it's Parks with the assist into the Brazilian Heber. He just smashes it to the keeper. Great power on the shot. And goal number 8 of the season in 6 games. I tell you what, maybe he could get 46 goals this season. I can't see it, but he's playing so well. Morales here, he's clattered by Edwards. Going to be a yellow card for the winger. Jennings into the box here, headed away. Blessing. Foot in. Heber not doing so well. That's another free kick here, and Carlos Vela can hit them from here. And Vela could hit this one. A good bit of defending from the wall. Managed to get up, get our heads on that. Stop it from going into that top corner. He's Blessing. Little back heel. Corner flags all over the place here. Ball to the edge of the box here. Chance for LAFC. What a save from Johnson. And Tinnerholm away. Parks. Giving away. Parks again. Heber. Good play. Callens. Nicely done. Oh, Teles Magno's gone here, and the press of LAFC has caused them problems. Here's Maxi Morales. And Morales. Oh, look to Heber. Should have looked to Heber. Oh, goalkeeper here, a mistake. Still alive here. Good header by us. And back in possession. It feels like we're going to score in every single game we play. Edwards. What a tackle from Gray. Magno back to Gray. Gray. Rodriguez! Santiago Rodriguez with a rocket of a shot into the top corner. Good play from Gray. That man is going to be the best fullback in the world. I'm telling you now. The best right back in the world. You're looking at him. Across to Santiago Rodriguez. Cracker into the top corner. Absolute cracker. 2-0 New York City. New York City are flying here, aren't we? Absolutely flying. Will be a free kick to LAFC and a yellow card for Chris Gloucester. Starting to know these MLS players, starting to fall in love with some of these players. The chance here for LAFC though, it's a good save from Johnson. Sean Johnson there to keep that one out. Magno, great. Edwards going to get back here. Magno into Hebler. Hebler. Back to Magno with a fantastic pass. And here's Magno. And Telles Magno. Magno, straight at the goalkeeper. Header from Santiago Rodriguez. Heber is at the far post. And I've told you before, and we know it so well, if you make a tiny, tiny mistake, who is there to finish it? It's Heber. Somehow he sneaks that one in. The replay has not even been shown. Heber with a double. Sneaks one in as the goalkeeper is slow off his line. 3-0 New York City. We're getting better and better, aren't we? Bayer. Here's Gloucester trying to do a bit of defending for us here. Blessing. Alice Veyer. Blessing again. Good foot in from Parks. Oh, then a back heel, which is silly, and luckily for us, LAFC waste their chance. They marked that well, actually, defenders. Half-time, 3-0 we lead LAFC. What a performance again from the New York City boys. We might even be able to simulate the second half of this game, which I think I might do. Heber, he's just unbelievable. 2 shots, 2 goals again. Conversion rate 100%, and we will quick sim the second half. 3-0 up, and on our way to a victory once again. And the game does finish 3-0. They make changes, but no one is stopping us at the moment. Up next is another tough test, but at the moment we're passing the tests with ease. It is New England in 4th position versus us, New York City in 2nd position. So Heber, there he is, 8 goals in his last 3 in MLS. What a performance from him. So here we are, New England versus New York City. New England doing pretty well in 4th position. We'll see how it goes. We are playing really well at the moment, but we are coming up against another very good side in New England. And despite flying at the moment, we can't get too ahead of ourselves, can we? We do still need to perform the best we can. There's still a long way to go in this MLS season. And we have gone again with exactly the same side that has been so good for us this season and what leaves us undefeated at the moment. So our side, as you can see there, like we said, exactly the same. Magno on the wings with Rodriguez, Morales in behind Heber, Parks and Sands in the midfield. Everything is exactly the same. As for New England Revolution, it's Matt Turner in goal, Brandon Bye, Andrew Farrell, Henry Kessler and DeJuan Jones at the back, Salcido McNamara, Hill in there as well, and then it's Bo and Busca up top. I have to say, an unknown side to me, our New England Revolution. But a side I do take seriously, and I will take seriously in this game. Morales. He's kept up with Magno there, so Morales will accelerate himself and look to great. Hebler, little back heel, into Telles. Magno! Oh, Magno with a really poor finish, really. If that was the other way around, Heber's putting that in. There's a chance here anyway. They lost the great pressing, but he can't win it. It's in a home. Well played. Morales. Heber, hold up play. Great ball. Santiago Rodriguez are in behind here. Santiago with a heavy touch. Santiago Rodriguez with a finish. Another one from him. I told you, he is the next Angel Di Maria. So similar, I believe, in play style to Angel Di Maria. And I can't see him being in here anymore. I just can't see him being here come the end of this MLS season. The worrying thing is, the transfer window opens in July and August, before our season finishes, and I could easily see a big club picking this man up. I think somewhere like Benfica, like that, just take his game a little bit more competitive to another level. Here's Heber. Well, he's not the quickest, so he'll go back to Santiago Rodriguez, who will use his pace. Rodriguez. Heber! Oh, over the bar. Well, that's unlike him. Probably should have got a bit close to the goal there, should Heber. Rarely does this man miss the chance. I think that's the first shot he's had that's not gone in the back of the net for us this season. Oh, poor by New England Revolution. Maxi Morales is on the end of it. Morales. Morales. Heber! Oh, he's done it again. Keeper saves it onto the post, but it's not enough. 2-0 here against New England Revolution. 2-0. And Heber is insane. The man is insane, and I think he could be one of the players out of contract at the end of the season. We've got to renew his deal. Lovely volley. Enough parry. The keeper does get hands on it, but only saves it into the post here. Can't do much about that. And it might be one of those games we can simulate a half time again, meaning we can fit in another game in this episode, because that'd be 2 halves in 2 games. Heber makes it 2-0. New England Revolution trail, and this is on ultimate difficulty, people. This is ultimate. Parks into Gloucester. Santiago Rodriguez, he's gone here. He's gone as the Uruguayan. Santiago Rodriguez. Heber, yes, and Heber scores again. Oh, he's offside, unluckily. Unlucky for Heber. Good defensive line there. They stepped up just as I passed that ball to Heber. Foul by Gloucester. Not the highest of quality of left backs, but he puts a really good shift in for us. Chance here from the header. Oh, and it's just over the top by the midfielder. I think Johnson got a touch on it, the goalkeeper. They play it short from the corner into Rodriguez. Behind. They might get a goal here. I've got a feeling they might. Sands. Bow. Still a chance here. Collins in the box, and they've gone for that near post. There's a striker. Hill, and he's put it over the bar. 3 men crowding around him. Across the box. Luckily, that was a poor pass. He would have been in big trouble there. Heber. Talas Magno. Once again, here we are on the run. So much space in the MLS to make runs. Magno. Morales with a tap in. 3-0 New York City. And that's game over against New England. So good from us. Magno this time with assist. Maxi Morales, the captain, with a shot. And Maxi Morales, the captain, with a finish. Lofted to the far post by Magno. And knocked in by Maxi Morales. Even got a clattering from the keeper on the way through. 3-0. Game over, meaning we can fit another game in this episode, because we'll be able to sim the second half of this one as well. 3-0 at half time, and I think it will end as a 3-0 again. But that's great to see that we've actually managed to fit 2 games in this. But on ultimate difficulty, we're smashing teams. We are smashing teams. We're that good. Gustavo Bo has been terrible for them up top. Not even a shot on goal. So we jump to result, and it does finish 3-0. So another big win for New York City FC, this time over New England. Up next, we're into the side that I would consider a side that would be in there around the top 3. Atlanta United. But actually, Atlanta United, they sold Josef Martinez to Manchester City for $33 million. And that has clearly cost them. They're down in 13th here. So I am backing myself for a big win against the side that is usually quite good. Well, guys, considering this side is quite low down in the table, Atlanta, and also we got a lot of tired late because this is a game only 2 days after, we have made a few changes to the side. The defence is still the same, but Morales comes in to the middle for Sands. Medina's come in for Talas Magno on the right. Andrade, who's unhappy at the moment with his game time, comes in for Rodriguez on the left. And Castellanos starts ahead of Heber up top. So New York City FC, Atlanta United today. We welcome them to the New York City Stadium. So this is the Atlanta United side. Brad Guzan is in goal. Ronald Hernandez. They've got Robinson, Alan Franco and Josh Bauer. Jake Mulroney in the back 5. It's Hinman, Lopez and Moreno in field 3. And Ezekiel Barco partners Torres up top. Interesting side from Atlanta United. Of course, I think Barco usually partners Josef Martinez up top there. Martinez has left the club. Joined the Premier League side, Manchester City, a side we know pretty well. Here we go. In the MLS with a rotated side. This is not our first team today. Couldn't get our first team in there. They were tired and a lot of players were unhappy. So I thought I'd give them a chance against a side low down the table. But we don't want to have our first defeat of the season today at all. Here going backwards. Little pass. We're opening us up a little bit here and a shot that is wide from Torres, luckily for us. And that's an early warning sign. Early warning sign for our defence. Lost with a foot in, it's not enough. Collins has got to deal with it. Hernandez himself. All in. Dealt with so easily. Morales. Castellanos. Was looking to make an impact. In there for Heber today. Higher rated player, but not the same. Barco. Away from Callens. Chance here on the turn, and our little centre-back lumps it away. No nonsense from Tenome there. Barco. Oh, a little nutmeg there on Parks. Back heel as well. Torres. Oh, good touch with Mulroney. Back into the middle. Tenome, he's there again, I think. Or was it Parks this time? Morales. Oh, what a terrible place to lose it. Barco with a hit into the top corner from Ezequiel Barco. Mistake from Morales, who doesn't play much for us. And that's why Ezequiel Barco gets a goal for Atlanta. Try the turn, does Morales. And Barco, make a mistake like that, they'll punish you. Into the top corner, his first goal in only his second appearance this season. Morales. Castellanos, Medina. Good swing in. Oh, Morales was in there, the captain. I think he's offside, the mini-man. And that is offside, free kick to Atlanta. It seems we've changed the team, which we didn't really want to, but we had to due to stamina and fitness and things like that. That is clearly shown why we don't really have a great backup squad. An interception. Andrade, go. Morales. Oh, through to Medina, intercepted. Presses on from us, Gloucester. Good play. Morales. Castellanos, referee, doesn't let us counter. That is half time. 1-0 down, we find ourselves. It could be our first defeat of the season. Ray dives in. Tinner Holmes across here. Chance of Barco. Good save from Johnson. Morales can't get the end of it. Still a chance. Oh, it's just wide. Callens was nowhere near that. Castellanos wins it back free side. Morales. Castellanos. Medina. Morales. Back through to Medina. Here's Medina. Morales. Oh, straight into Rowe's head from Morales. And off he comes now for Sands, who starts ahead of him in most games. He's been proven why, haven't we here? The far better player is Sands. Morales is just not our quality at all. Callens across. Oh, Castellanos can't intercept. Here's Barco. Past Parks and a ball in behind to Conway here. Jackson Conway, who's just gone across the box. Well dealt with by Gray. Medina. Maxi Morales. Medina continues his run here. Now's the right time to pass it to Medina, who cannot shoot if he wanted to. And he's coming off for that. There's another one that's just not good enough. Rodriguez will come on, I think. Asfedo is someone to look at ahead of Morales in the future. And Hebert is going to come on, I think, for Castellanos pretty soon. Maybe get Maxi Morales a bit of a rest. But Medina, that's poor. And off he comes for Santiago Rodriguez. Here's Barco. Gray missed the tackle. Chance here! And Atlanta. Mulroney makes it 2-0. Our first defeat of the season is arriving here. Team not good enough. The team is not good enough. Not the second team anyway. We have a first team and the squad depth just isn't there. And the first time it's been called upon, the squad depth today, it's let us down. And all the way back here is Ambrose. Gonna switch a play. Heber. Ooh. If he nicks that, there's a chance. Barco over the top here. 81 minutes played. Oh, great chance. Barco off the bar. So close, Ezequiel Barco. Andrade. Barco. Barco in behind. Callens across. Callens with a late tackle on Ambrose. It will be a yellow card for Callens and it will be a free kick. Callens got the captain's armband on at the moment. Ball in. Attacked. Away. Counter. Possibly. Heber. Referee blows the half-time whistle. And our first defeat of the season comes to Atlanta United. The second team, or a mixture of the first and second team, put out there, and it shows the squad depth's an issue. Without Heber, without Santiago Rodriguez, we just don't score goals. So next is a side that have already beat us one this season in the MLS Cup, and that is DC United. Well, lucky for us, this side is pretty much back to full fitness and sharpness, so it is the strongest team out there again today. Heber back in there as well, Rodriguez, Gloucester at the back, Callens, Tinderholm and Gray. I wouldn't say it was entirely their fault in the previous game. Sands is back in the middle as well, and Talas Magno on the right hand side. Castellanos has actually grown to 75 rated and looks a decent player, doesn't he? Looking at the stats, but just doesn't seem to play that for us. Heber is by far the better player at only 71 rated. So here we are for another one. New York City versus DC United. We've been beaten 2 times all season. 1 time in the last game to Atlanta, and the other time was to DC United. We're hoping to do a different thing today. It was our first ever game in the MLS, or in the Cup anyway. Rodriguez there in the banner, and we weren't at our best, but I feel like we are at our best now, despite the previous defeat in the last game. This is the DC United side, so set starts in goal. Nahar, they've got Binbaum, Pence, Flores, Moreno, Canus, Assad, Abilla in there, and it's Reyna that supports Kamara up top. New York City, DC United, live from the New York City Stadium. An interception by Santiago Rodriguez, and we're on the front foot straight away here. Maxi Morales, and I feel so much better once this side has got the first team in there. And to the far post to Hebler, and oh my word, this man is insane. Talas Magno lifts it to the far post. Hebler does not miss. Hebler does not miss. This man needs a big move to a Premier League team. Honestly, I know he's in the MLS at the moment, but a Premier League team, someone like that should pick him up a mid-table team. The guy is ridiculous. What a finish at the near post. You put that ball in his path and Hebler will finish it. And Hebler does finish this one from the narrowest of angles past the goalkeeper of DC United. Pirlo celebrates. New York City are in front once again within minutes, and that is Hebler's 11th in 9 games this season. Santiago Rodriguez. Oh, referee. Nasty, nasty challenge by Nahar. Yellow card. Frustration already from them. Here's Magno. Magno. Oh, what a bit of skill. Morales off the line. Morales again into the bottom corner. What a bit of skill from Talas Magno in the build-up. What a bit of skill. Luckily, Morales on the second bite of the cherry managed to finish it. Goalkeeper had nothing to do with that one, really, once it got to that far corner. Magno here, just dancing around the challenges. Blocked off the line the first time. Still falls back to Morales, who volleys it in the back of the net the second time. Great volley by the captain. Into that far corner. And that is 2-0 already. It shows, once we've got the first team out there, we're so much more of a better side, aren't we? Giving back to them. My Sands. And then he wins it back again. Heber. Maxi Morales. Crowded by body, so plays Talas Magno. 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 Heber on the volley. Oh my word. 3-0 New York City. This is ultimate difficulty, people. This is ultimate difficulty. But Heber is the second coming of R9. He is. Ronaldo Nazario. He is the second coming of him. Incredible. Ball comes in from Magno. What is their defence doing, by the way? Heber's just stood there waiting for it. And it's a volley, first time in the bottom corner. And it's a volley with ease. No problems for Heber. 3-0 New York City FC. I don't know why it's so easy. I mean, I've struggled on FIFA this year, but ultimate difficulty, the MLS, seems to be my league. The teams cannot handle us. Teams cannot handle us on the attack. I think defensively we're pretty good as well. Gloucester involved there. Sands on the turn. The American Tony Kroos at it again. Magno. What a ball. Heber. Oh, he's done it again. Is that a hat-trick for Heber? I think it just might be. Hat-trick Heber. 4-0 New York City FC. We are really just too good. We are really just too good. Ball comes through by Magno. Heber's in behind again. And Heber hits it in the top corner. Brilliant finish from Heber. 4-0. And it is a hat-trick for him in the first half. He's in the best form of his career. I don't know how old he is. How old is Heber? I think he is the wrong side of 30. He's 29. He's only 29. Plenty of growth still in him, possibly. A lot of these players are going to get big moves. A lot of these players are going to get big moves, unfortunately. We're going to lose them. Assad. Good touch by Reina. Interception by Timmerhull. He's been very good for us this season. There's Timmerhull. That centre-back as well seems to be his place to be. Magno. Oh, unlucky Magno. Gloucester. Oh, he's made a mistake here as Gloucester. Chance! And it's a goal for DC United. Kamara with a hit into the bottom corner. Gloucester with a mistake. Gloucester costs us there a goal. Not his fault. Well, it is his fault, but he's been fantastic, Gloucester at left back this season. Can't put too much on him. But it is still 4-1. We still will win this game by half time. Here is Magno. Great. Morales. Sands. Oh, back to Hebler. And cleared away. Counter-attack here. Ball over top. Timmerholm is there again into Magno. Santiago Rodriguez. Hebler. Rodriguez. Gloucester on the overlap. Lost it. Cross in. Morales. Hebler! Number 4 for Hebler. Oh, Heber. He's so good. He's so good. Number 4 of the day. 5-1 at half time. He just finishes absolutely anything. Absolutely anything you put in this man's path. He hits it in the back of the net. By 5-1 here. Oh, they've given it away again here. Heber. Morales. Heber's making a run. Unselfishly to Santiago Rodriguez, who could have made it 6-1 there. Blazes it wide on his left foot. That's half time. 5-1 we lead. And once again, guys, it's time to use the sim system. We can skip the second half. We're 5-1 up at half time and ultimate difficulty. It finishes 5-1. Rodriguez gets a yellow card in the 79th minute. Incredible stuff, people. Absolutely incredible how good Heber is. And just to prove I'm not cheating here. Just to prove how I said it is. Ultimate difficulty. 6 minutes. Wow. So guys, we are going to leave today's episode here because the January transfer window, oh well, this actually it's not us. The summer transfer window is open. July through to August, the transfer window is open. So we could make some moves, we could lose some players purely because of this reason right here. Callens, Sands, Parks, Morales, Baresa, Fiorenson, Latnovic, Mitzel, Asfedo, Hack, Rocha, Zalalem, and Tajuni Saridi have all got 6 months left in the contract. Well, the players I'm desperate to renew are Sands and Parks and Morales. Those 3 I will renew. I will try my best to renew. Callens, I don't want him to go, really. I hope someone buys him and possibly we could get him in a deal in this transfer window. The same for Baresa. I don't want him to go, really. I'll try and offer him a new deal, but again, he's only 58 rated. But we will try and unload some of these players, but knowing that we need to bring in Americans. We have to bring in Americans because of the squad quota, and that's something we'll look at in the next episode. Interestingly enough, we are top of the league now after 10 games. 23 points, level with Inter Miami, who look to be the runaway side. Not quite anymore. And also, interestingly enough, you'll see here for New York City FC, that Hebler, top scorer in demand. Probably someone will make a move for him. But I was looking for, actually, some club news, which is not there anymore. But the assist leader at the moment is Tellers Magno with 9 assists in 9. You see there, MLS Player of the Month, Heber, he's in there. He's in high demand. You see that, leads the league in 9 goals. Let's see who makes a move for him. Possibly, I mean, if we got a massive offer for him, possibly go into the transfer market and try and replace him. Thanks so much for watching. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, if you're new. This is a short episode, but that's because big things are hopefully coming in the transfer market, and the next one, we'll see you guys next time.